Hi, I'm Emily Prestige, and I'm going to be telling you about forensic drug analysis. What is forensic drug analysis? It's simple chemistry used to identify illegal substances within the criminal justice system. It also examines the way atoms and molecules interact with each other. It can cover anywhere from illegal drugs to poisons and explosives. How it works. There's screening and sampling done, and there's also tests that are sent out to labs. According to Science Direct, the presumptive test is a qualitative analysis that allows to identify or confirm the presence of a substance in a sample. This type of test is usually used by employers, and it's the one test that they use, and they test their employees. The only drawback about using this test is that it gives a lot of false positives. So for instance, if an employee were to eat a poppy seed muffin before they went to take their test, it could show up as opioids. The second type of test is the confirmatory test. The confirmatory test is a test that can detect a specific drug and metabolites, and the results can be reported as positive or negative, and an actual concentration can be reported. This test can follow the presumptive if the employer were to choose to, but most employers don't, and they just go based off the presumptive. So if they go based off the presumptive, they wouldn't actually know if that employee that ate the poppy seed muffin had drugs in their system or not. And according to an overview of forensic drug testing, the microcrystalline test is a test that results in the formation of microcrystals that form when a specific reagent is applied. The good thing about these tests are they are low cost, highly accurate, and there doesn't need to be a high amount of drug for it to be detected. Then there's also weight tests. There's two different kinds, net and gross. The net test is the entire package and everything in it. The gross test is only the contents inside the package that is suspected to contain drugs. What is the role of a forensic lab? The role is to analyze samples of unknown material, and according to Forensic Science Simplified, these unknown materials are powders, liquids, and stains, and it's used to determine the chemical identity or characteristics of the compounds that make the sample. What are some common drugs tested for? According to an overview of forensic drug testing methods, these are the most common: cocaine, heroin, methadone, GHB, which is also known as gamma hydrobutyrate, ketamine, phencylamine, amphetamines, and methamphetamine. What is the future of drug analysis? They hope to optimize analytical techniques such as detection and identification. They hope to improve current analytical tools and incorporate new materials for analytical studies. They also hope to improve tests such as gas chromatology and mass spectrometry, and the gas chromatology is the preferred method of examination. It provides a quick analysis of a sample and usually has enough information to identify the substance. They also hope to improve high-performance liquid chromatology. This is an instrumental system used in forensic science, and it can also be used for drug analysis, toxicology, explosives, ink analysis, fibers, and plastics. And the last one is UV vis. This is a detector based on the absorption of the UV light. Some commonly asked questions. The first question is, what kind of results can be expected from forensic drug chemistry? The answer is a report that includes details about the materials submitted, the analysis that was performed, and the results of the analysis. It also includes the weight of the package, the components inside, and each component found. The second question is, what are the limitations of the analysis? The major limiting factor is the size and quality of the sample. Sometimes a sample doesn't contain enough of the substance to get the accurate measurement or the accurate analysis of the drug within it. The third question, how is quality control and assurance performed? Quality and assurance are performed by the management of forensic laboratories. They also use a system called chain of custody. What is chain of custody? It's the movement and location of physical evidence from the time it is obtained until the time it is presented in court, and is used to prove that the integrity of a piece of evidence. The last question, what information does the report contain and how are the results interpreted? The report contains details about the sample, including the components contained and the quantities of each component. The report should include laboratory agency information, the description of all items and samples submitted, the results of the analysis tests and techniques, the analysis signature, the dates of submission, and any comments from the analysis. These are my references if you're interested in looking up any other information. Thank you.